completely racist. Here you have a guy that is from Indiana. From Indiana. I think his family, if I'm not mistaken, had been in the country of America longer than Trump's grandmother.
Reverend, now, is that racism?
Oh, it's absolutely unequivocally racist.
Reverend, now, is that racism? In my opinion, and I think it's pretty well documented, next to racist in the dictionary should be a picture of Al Sharpton. She asked one of the world's, in my opinion, great racists with a racist history, Reverend Al, is that racism? Oh, without a doubt, that's racism. I mean, this is like a comedy show. Like a comedy show. But here's more.
I said all the way back in December, I would never endorse Donald Trump so long as he supported banning 1.4 million people from entering the last best hope for a dying world, the United States of America, simply because of the God they worship, simply because they were Muslim.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, if ever a phony there was, it's Joe Scarborough. Let me just say, he's had Donald Trump on his show many times since he claims he said that. I'm sure he did say it. Did he ever say to Donald, hey, Donald, I can't support you. I will never endorse you because you want to ban 1.2 billion Muslims from the last greatest hope of the United States of America. Never, ever did I ever hear Joe Scarborough say that to Donald Trump. Now, here's the deal. We all know Donald Trump doesn't want to ban all Muslims. There's a problem. Joe Scarborough saying that that's racism? That Donald Trump wants to protect us from having ISIS and terrorist infiltrators come into this country? That's racism? This is a conservative? Scarborough's a conservative who banned me from his Twitter account because he didn't like what I was saying when he criticized Israel for killing civilians during the Gaza war. He didn't like what I was saying about him, so he banned me. This is a conservative? My nose, he's a conservative. Here's more.
That has been out on the table while every Republican has endorsed this man. And I said, and I have stuck to it, I will never endorse Donald Trump so long as he supports a Muslim ban. I've said it clearly. Now, listen, I predicted, and Mika predicted, that the guy was going to win the nomination. Pissed a lot of people off because we were right and they were wrong. And they said, oh, you must be supporting him. Yeah. No, I've always been clear. Said I would never support a man. I also said what he said about David Duke was disqualifying. Yeah. Wrote it in the Washington Post.
Ooh, he wrote it in the Washington Post. He must be a real conservative. Washington Post. Look, he fooled nobody because I know he was a phony. But I watch his show in the morning for a while, usually in the 8 o'clock hour. All those months when he was kissing Donald Trump's behind, he never once said, I will never support this man, or Donald, I will never support you because of your Muslim position, which I believe is racist. Never once did I hear it. Now, could I have missed it? Yes, but I doubt it. I doubt it. More.
How do you endorse Paul Ryan, a man that supports the banning of 1.4 billion Muslims from ever entering the United States of America? You make him back down, actually. That's what I was hoping, that perhaps we could put pressure on him to back down and change that policy. Instead, Al, he's doubled down.
Al, back to Mr. Racist, in my opinion. Al, right, Al? Aren't I right? Isn't this racist? You're absolutely right. This is racism. This is like a circus, like a real circus. All right, now, one more. If you don't know what you're doing, don't do it. Hillary Clinton speaking to a crowd, and the crowd starts chanting in Spanish, yes, we can. Unfortunately, Hillary thought she was chanting along with them, and she wasn't. Watch.
And that we can get even greater. But I love this country, and I know we are a nation of immigrants from New York to California. And I want... Si se pueda, si se pueda, si se pueda, si se pueda.
Yeah, look at her. Like, can I get you? Yeah, yep. Si se pueda. Yep. Yep, she starts chanting, "Si se puede." Unfortunately, the crowd is chanting "Si se puede," which means yes, we can. "Si se puede" is closer to "if one could." Completely different meaning. It's not the chant. And she's smiling, happy with herself. Yep, nodding. Yep, look at me. I'm Hispanic. What a joke. The whole thing. This is all a circus. It really is. JD's next.